Okay, we are back with my good friend,
What's
very
up?
tall friend. You're
Sorry.
very tall.
I'm sorry.
Battleborn Steve here, and the reason I brought you today, of course, as always, is because we're doing what we love. What do we love, Steve?
We love vintage Vegas and vintage homes.
Yes, we do. So we're taking you on a vintage Vegas home extravaganza tour. I just made that up. Does that work?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, we're standing in one of our absolute favorite neighborhoods. Which one is this?
McNeil Estates. It's my favorite, and I actually just did a Vegas Streets episode on it on my YouTube channel on Battleborn Steve. So check the link out.
It's up there somewhere.
One of these.
Somewhere. We're going to take you to 3 homes today. The first one we're standing at right now is actually a little bit bougie, a little bit pricey.
Super bougie, but super nice.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you this one, and then we're going to take you to a couple more affordable options so you see that you can go vintage. You don't have to spend $1 billion. We're so excited to show you this today. Are you stoked?
I'm stoked, and they're all flipped homes, so you can kind of get an idea of what the full potential could be with these.
Oh, I'm salivating. We got to get inside. Let's go check it out.
Cool. So you gotta see this backyard.
All right, let's see this.
It's got a backyard within a backyard.
The backyard for the backyard.
Yeah.
Okay, what the frick? Look at this place. Okay, so this literally is big enough to have another house.
Or a couple.
Or a couple,
Yeah.
or like a community.
Yeah.
Or the stratosphere. Someday, Steve, someday.
All right, numero dos, Lacey.
Dos.
We're at the second house.
House number 2, a little bit of a different area, Steve.
Very different.
So this house is also very different, not quite as bougie. It's
No.
not $1 million house like the last one.
It's in the Arts District
Yeah.
in a specific neighborhood that we like to call the Naked City.
Just across the street from the stratosphere, sort of, right?
Yeah, funny you say that. We should call this the Strat House.
Strat House.
Because it's like directly behind this house. It's actually really cool.
We're gonna
from the
show
street.
you. So when you're laying in bed in the master bedroom, you're gonna see the stratosphere,
Strat.
basically right outside your window.
Kids throwing up from the top, just getting hung over.
All right, we're gonna go check it out.
Yep.
Let's see what you think. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit more about the quality of a flip house, because all of these vintage homes are now kind of getting flipped. People are coming in and buying them really low, putting some pretty lipstick on it, making it look good, and then they're reselling it really quickly to make their money back, right?
Like this guy, he buys in bulk and he buys the exact same thing. If you ever see another house that looks like this, it's
Same
probably
tile,
the same,
same flooring, same everything. So some of these flippers are amazing, high quality, like the last house. Some of them are a little bit lower level. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about that in the next house, but Steve's gonna show you a couple things just to keep an eye out for at this one.
So over here, just when you're looking at it, I mean, they didn't do anything with this rail system right here. It's super jank. They didn't even replace the roller. They didn't finish down here in the drywall area. There's just this gap that's missing. Now every house is gonna have some sort of settling, whether it's brand new or if it's been built from the 50s, like this one right here. But this should have been taken care of, where they have stress cracks in the drywall. And if you are looking at a home that does have something like that, definitely get a structural engineer out. Make sure that your home is all great and copacetic. Euro train.
We're at house number 3.
We did it.
And we said we were going to talk about flips. I know you've walked through the last house and showed a few things that people should be mindful of. So talk to me about what your version of like bougie flip versus this kind of flip. Like what are some of the main things people should focus on?
Well, I think it's all about, I mean, you can make any house look pretty, but
this looks great.
It's all about the internals, right? So if you're seeing stuff like they kept the same water heater from 20 years ago,
right.
The AC unit on the roof looks original.
Yeah.
Maybe
cracks
when you look
in the
into
walls.
the cracks in the walls, bad drywall jobs, bad patch jobs,
Yeah.
stuff's not lining up. That's just like a telltale sign for do more freaking inspection before you get burned hardcore.
I love looking at flip homes. I love looking at vintage homes.
Same.
And I love doing it with you, Steve.
I like doing it with you too.
We're having a good time with this. If you have enjoyed this video, you have to let us know down below. This was an all-day thing.
This far,
I know, this was an all-day thing. We are pooped if you cannot tell.
It's freaking hot.
And it's like 193 degrees, but we're doing it because we love you and we want to make sure that you have the information you need before you make your way to Vegas and before you just buy any old random house. So what do they have to do, Steve?
You have to ignore Lacey's channel, move over to my channel, Battleborn Steve. Don't forget to like and subscribe there. I'm just messing.
Nope, you should definitely subscribe to Steve's channel. In fact, I'm gonna put a link to it right up here so you can subscribe. And then while you're at it, I'm also gonna put a link right now up here for you to click and contact our team. We've also got some information down in the description below. We really want to talk to you. Even if you're just kind of contemplating or playing with the idea of moving to Vegas, we want to be the first people you call because why?
Because we know what we're doing.
We know what we're doing.
Out.
We love Vegas.
Whether you're just trying to rent or whatever, it's just nice to talk and chat and spitball some ideas.
Yeah. Thanks for spending the day with me.
No problem.
I'm sorry it was so stinking hot, but I'm really excited about these houses.
Cool.
I'm gonna go back to the first one and see if I can put an offer in.
Don't you dare! I'm gonna beat you to it.
See you later.